So how do you know it's going to be a good day? Well, you start looking around and you're like, looks like it's going to be a good day, Tater. And of course, me and the Noop are out here on Bledsoe Creek. Where's the Noop? Noop, you good? Hers is good. Yeah. Anyway, I was listening to this doctor, I think it's DeMartini, which you should check him out. I'll have to share a link later about what I was watching, but it's amazing how he was talking about the duality of life, where you can't have good without evil, up without down, left without right, etc. Right? And so we're trying to make a one-sided life where everything's positive. You can't just be positive all the time because there's no such thing. There has to be balance, and so you will be in the wave pattern of the swing. Right? There'll be good times, there'll be bad times, there'll be times that you're high on the mountain, there'll be times you're low in the valley. Right? But finding the peace within, regardless of if you're in the valley or on top of the world, right? Which is the whole situation where it's just like, okay, so instead of this negativity is upsetting me, it should be, what is this negativity trying to show me? Because I don't like it, right? But he got, of course, a lot deeper than that. But that's basically the case of it. And if you look at anything in life, and I'll use my own life as an example, like when I broke both my legs, right? That's a negative thing, right? But looking back at it, it really wasn't. It's because it was falling out of that tree, breaking my legs, is what gave me a year off to learn to play guitar. It made me reevaluate my career line because I wasn't going to be in the tree trimming landscape business anymore. Although I later will return to it because I like it, and I'd overcome my fears of I'm going to fall, right? And started getting smarter too. It made me smarter because I started using a lift instead of climbing up like a monkey with a strap that who knows what the condition of it is, right? It taught me about safety checks. There's so much it taught me. It relocated me from Arizona back to Oklahoma. I mean, there's so many good things that came from it, right? But in the moment, it was, I've got two broken legs. I'm losing everything I own. There was so many negative things that were involved in that it was crazy. But again, that's the truth of anything in life. And like, so for example, divorce, which to me sucks, right? I hate it. I've been through three of them, right? Never my idea. And it wasn't even my idea to get married, just for the record. State the facts here. Um, but it was initially my very first time. I was like, okay, this is going to be my wife, yada, yada, yada. And then other things happened. And it doesn't even matter. Those things needed to happen the way they did. Otherwise, I wouldn't be where I'm at today, which is living this wonderful single life. But I'm not by myself anymore, right? I've got a dog. She loves me. Oh, but anyway, there is how we know it's going to be a good day, Tater. So I'm hoping that you can reflect on some of the things that you're looking at them wrong. Like, for example, so and so doesn't talk to me anymore. Such and such doesn't want to. You know what? Maybe there's purpose in that. Maybe there's purpose in that, which is that you need to be comfortable with your own self. If you can sit with yourself, then great, you're good to go. But anyway, more on all these topics later. Here we go.